how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep, I don't state much, that's crazy, how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better gonna walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face.
It has been a snow-filled day in southern Ohio, but these fans all set to tackle what may come here at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. 1st and 10, here's Brown. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throw left side. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Buccaneer
to throw, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Mayfield off the play fake. Got a man downfield. It's Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten, 54 yards. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Taking it about the 1. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. An inside give, Brown. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Burrow on play action. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. This is Brown going up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's get set. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. Down the right sideline. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow now off the bootleg. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Point it right. Point it. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Left side here. That's complete to Godwin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped it well short.
Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into space at the 45. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Complete right side to Arden. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield with it once more. And a catch right side by Evans. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
11. Here we go. Right, 80. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Incomplete.
Well, going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. To the air again, Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Rolling to his right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6, the Bengals TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. pass across midfield and inside the 45. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And fights through one man. A gain of 3, second down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Mayfield down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. They'll buy some time right.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down, now needing a score here in the late going.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing, Mayfield, forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
Desperation time, Mayfield on 4th down. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Emeka Egbuka.
30 yards.
And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Now Burrow.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Dancing to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
On one, ready?
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
On one, ready?
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
12. Right, 11, mighty. 11.
Burrow. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong.
Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the air, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He gets loose down the right side, and he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Give it to Irving to start this drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste.
It only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Stop.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
180.
Irving here from the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
180.
They just get the play off. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29. So we're through one. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, but you start holding auditions for someone who can.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. No table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. wallops just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Flacco off the play action. The Bills getting close, and they take it down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster.
They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still there's the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And now the Bengals have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. But where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. And he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. They'll run again with Brown. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Flacco. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
After 60, after 60.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you, how do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Flacco. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll throw it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
The As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Cotterington now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Completed over the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So far, you are seeing that right. It is a 3-2 ball game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
The shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
5 wide.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now, Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And this is a rush call. A pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen on 3rd and short. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills with a 4th and 3. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Allen. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
They'll go. Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And they get to it way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Getting closer than comfortable to their end zone. It is 2nd and long. Trying again, following the set. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Michael's going to throw here on 1st. Right back to Chase. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Cincinnati.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He sends this one to the end zone. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Third down. It's Flacco. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Half 10. Hey, home. Look out.
From the 48. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, this is Pirine. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70s.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hey, home. Ready? What's that?
From the 37. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of the dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and burgers, she cannot decide.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Gone. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go on 4th. Gone.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Oh, design run for their wideout. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, 30 yards.